Hello, my beautiful scent siblings. How are you today? Today is International Women's Day. If you are an international woman watching this, I salute you. I'm Medusa, apparently. Okay. I'm Yulia Graham, and this is ScentSiblingsDotC.A. And that is the sound of a couple dozen snow machines going by. The .ca refers to Canada, where people are snow machining outside, and it's a tip of the hat to my home. And the ScentSiblingsDotC.A is the tip of the hat to you, my wonderful scent siblings, both of you, all 5 of you. Mwah, 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 mwah. My scent brothers and sisters, our non-binary folks, everybody can be a scent sibling. Come on in, let's talk about scents, baby. Let's not do that. Let's leave that to the professionals. Servus Fragrance. He can sing to me anytime. If you're interested in a video that has a very, very long introduction that has nothing to do with scent, and you want to know how I use my Oil Perfumery perfume oils in my home, keep watching. Hello. As always, I have a disclaimer. Well, you know what? Just roll the clip and you'll see. Previously on ScentSiblingsDotC.A, because all my clothes are black, I display the trait that I absolutely abhor the most, and that's dishonesty in any of its ways, shapes, or forms. I am wearing not black today to bring... So I inserted the clip where I say I don't have a pink shirt because all of my clothes are black. And then you see the clip where I say I despise dishonesty in all of its ways, shapes, and forms. And then maybe you saw some photos of me wearing not black clothes. And maybe you're looking at this and saying, that's not black. Well, that's because I am a big, fat, liar, pants on fire. And I needed to rectify this because I was actually losing sleep. I don't want my scent siblings to think that I lie to them. I just grossly exaggerate. And that's a form, to me, of dishonesty. So I just wanted to come clean because honestly, it's been really bothering me when I said all my clothes were black. Most of my clothes are black, like my soul. And I needed to get that out of the air, out of the way, I should say. And so here it is. Dear scent siblings, I'm so sorry for being sorry all the time, and I apologize for all these apologies. I'm sorry I said the thing about all my clothes are black. Please forgive me. I don't know what's true anymore. I don't know what's a lie. I just know that I have Jo Malone, Blackberry, and Bay all over my fingers, and I love it. Yesterday, I posted on my Instagram about how I freshen my home with scented perfume oil. There's a difference between a perfume oil and an essential oil, and it's a very simple distinction as far as I understand, and it is that an essential oil has the medium of oil as its carrier, and that what it's carrying, the scent, comes from a natural source, whereas oil, perfume oil, the scent can be natural as well as artificial, lab-made, man-made, however you want to go about it. So all of the things that you can do with an essential oil, so for example, this one's lavender and I put it on my pillow, I can put these on my pillow as well because they function exactly the same as an oil. So whereas I usually used to put peppermint into my vacuum cleaner as per my Instagram post, I've recently been using my Jo Malone Blackberry and Bay just because it's a gorgeous scent, but not on me. So disclaimer, when you take the little ball off of these, which you have to do to pour them because these come in a little ball. I have a whole video coming on how I use these on my body and what they're all about. But for right now, just to let you know, when I want to drop the oil, I just take this ball and the black part off. And when you do that, you just have to be really careful because what happens is then the bottle doesn't close as well and it drips. And the oil itself and all of the other ingredients, it reacts with the glue. And so my label is quite janky. But I guess that could be one of the uses of the perfume oil if you wanted to spend $1 million on a super, super expensive glue discombobulator. That's the technical term. I don't want to bore you with technical terms, but oil will remove the adhesive off of things. I have 2, 4, 5 of these wonderful Oil Perfumery inspired versions, and I go into the other in the other video I go into detail about how I actually feel about places that make inspired versions. That's not this video, that's that video. This video is how I use it. So I take the little ball off and I use the Blackberry and Bay in the filter of my vacuum cleaner. I just put a few drops in and it heats up and then it dissipates into the air and it clings to different surfaces and it makes my home smell amazing for quite a long time. So that's the Blackberry and Bay. I have, what else do I use in my home? The Pomegranate Noir, I will also use that way. You can just take the ball off and just put a few drops on any mats that you have, like the mat that people put their boots on in the doorway. And because it's a rubber surface, you're not hurting anything, because it is oil. You're not hurting anything and you're not causing anyone to slip anywhere. Like you wouldn't want to put this places in water where you're washing surfaces that people walk on. Don't do that for safety reasons. So then I just put a few drops on mats. I can put this in my diffuser. You know how you put your whatever essential oil in your diffuser, you fill it with distilled water and it goes? You can scent your home with your diffuser or a reed diffuser with your Oil Perfumery oils if you don't want to wear them on your body, or even if you do. You can put the oil on cotton pads and just sort of put them around your house discreetly or not discreetly, however you want to do it. I have a sachet in my car that used to have a scent to it and it doesn't anymore. And so I can just rub whichever one of these on there and then put it back on my dashboard. And the heat that comes from the dashboard warms it up and my car smells amazing. You can also put a little bit of it on a light bulb. Did you know that? But just a tiny little bit, because and not if you have light bulbs that get really hot, but you can put just a little bit of the oil on your light bulb and it'll warm and diffuse. There are actually things you can get to put on your light bulb to put the oil on. So anything that you go to Bath and Body Works and you see how they market stuff for you put the oil on, you can use your Oil Perfumery oils with that because there's no alcohol in them. What else do I have? I've got my cheat sheet here. Not too much more. You can just put a couple of drops, right? You take the ball off. You can put a little bit of in a spray bottle. Pss, 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 that's the international scent. No, the international sign for spraying things. Pss, 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 pss. And you can just spray things like you would with Febreze. You can also put vodka in that bottle and you can squirt it into your mouth. Don't do that. I guess the last one here would be that you can put it into your fabric softener or onto a dryer sheet. And when you put the dryer sheet in the dryer, make sure that you use a lower temperature so that you're not at risk for a fire. This is how I use my Oil Perfumery oils in my home. There will be another part to this where I show you all the wonderful things you can do with your Oil Perfumery oils on your body. It's not just a little bit here and here. There's lots you can do with it. So whatever you can do with an essential oil in your home, you can use Oil Perfumery's perfumes for it. So I'm Yulia Graham. This is ScentSiblingsDotC.A. Today is a special shout out to all of the women who have influenced me, who I know personally, who I know online, or who I know of, and almost more importantly, women I don't even know of, who have blazed the trail that allow me in 2020 to do whatever the heck I want to do. Thank you to you women who have blazed this trail for us. We'll see you in the next one.